A Channel 2 News team was among the people evacuated from the red zone of Mount St. Helens just prior to today's eruption. Pat Wilkins has details.
We started out to learn details of a reseeding, replanting experiment in the upper Green River area, the northern fringe of the May 18th blast devastation of the volcano. Representatives of government agencies, some on the fence about the value of reseeding, wanted particularly to see what Weyerhaeuser Company has called exceptional growth from both grasses and conifer trees planted in June in ash, ranging from a few inches to a foot deep. But only 5 miles inside the red zone on the mountain, we were informed via two-way radio that St. Helens was acting up again. What's the situation anyway?
It's just on alert right now. They had some seismic tremors up there, so
we're going out.
Going out.
Okay, we'll follow you.
All right.
Work crews wasted no time in responding to the evacuation order. A veritable stream of log trucks, pickups, and crew buses hurried along Route 504, the highway buried and torn in many places by last May's big mud flows. One logger declared, all they said was thumbs up, and that means we get out of there. So we took off. Another said it's getting to be a common thing to hightail it out of the red zone. Most of the crews on the mountain are loggers who worked for Weyerhaeuser, but a good number of the evacuees are people doing reconstruction work. And then there's cameraman Carl Wickman, production assistant Dee Dixon, and me. Now outside the red zone of Mount St. Helens, this is Pat Wilkins for Channel 2 News.
Turning to other news.
In its 5th major eruption, Mount St. Helens has again sent a spectacular burst of steam and ash into the sky. And as Stephen Gear found out, any signs that the volcano is quieting down are extremely deceptive.
It was not just one eruption, but a series of eruptions that continued during the night and again today. Although they caused no injuries and no major damage, and though the ash fallout was very light, the latest eruptions have been spectacular. The first of the series, yesterday afternoon, appeared this way to an ABC News time-lapse camera located 13 miles to the south. The motion, of course, is speeded up. A notable difference this time, evacuation of scientists, loggers, and others from the red zone 15 miles around the mountain before the eruption. Seismologists at the University of Washington provided the warning Mount St. Helens was vibrating as it had before previous eruptions.
Harmonic tremoring started at 12:05. It went for half an hour, and then a fairly significant earthquake occurred. At that time, we were pretty sure, and that's when we talked to the Forest Service, and they issued their warnings, and we pulled our people out.
But as the geologists admit, theirs is an inexact science. When our helicopter climbed up to the crater this morning, the volcano was emitting a small plume of steam. Suddenly, at 7:40 a.m., there was another in the series of eruptions. This one relatively small, but close as we were, awesome. The U.S. Geological Survey recorded 2 other small eruptions later this morning, but had no record of this one. As the day wore on, seismic activity decreased, and as has happened before, a so-called lava dome began to form in the crater. The earlier dome was blown away. Don't be surprised if this one is blown away too. Stephen Gear, ABC News, Mount St. Helens.